back with another favorite of the Phillies versus the San Francisco Giants. We gained them three other three-game series. So pitching for the Phillies today will be Aaron Nola. Pitching for the Giants today will be Bobby Ray. So here goes the Giants. We got Mike Shanty, William Thomas, Hanu Lee, Matt Chapman, Who Jr., William Flores, Patrick Billy, and Tyler Pajam. And that's the Giants starting right now. So coming at the bat for the Giants, we have Mike. You must see coming to the bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base. Zero outs, top the first. Here we go. Aaron Nolan got the pitch for Mike. And Mike Yuniski grounds out to the shortstop. Trey Turner due to the first baseman. And first baseman by some time. Mike thinks he's out. Coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Willie Dillon. Next to bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base. One out, top the first. Here we go. Aaron Nolan got the pitch coming up. Boom, you leave. Running catch was struggling one. And look at that pitch. You swing that was right to the red. And we know one of our first stop said we know it's got W on this window. His first fourth double on the 20th season on the shot line drive to the left field. Castle room. That's why I put Castle left field. He may play left field today. Oh God. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Hunter who leads. Next, the bat for the Giants, we got one Giant player on second base. One out, top the first. Here we go. And only got a first base. Hunter Lee running. He's swinging that fouls on one. And only got that pitch. Hunter Lee running catch goes balls on one. And only got that pitch. Hunter Lee running between they go right in the grass, and that's a single. And Hunter Lee will advance the first base for the Giants. Hunter Lee singles on a line drive to the right field, and Nick Castellanos. Well, the Giants scored a run, so it's good. The Giants have 1-1. The Phillies have 0-1. The Giants get the first one score on the top of the first, thanks to Willie Damage. That was one of the Giants. Yeah, so that's just game. So, that's just like, in retrospect, if you want to say it, I want to call it what it is, call it what you name. You know. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Matt Chapman next to the bat for the Giants. We got one Giant fan first base. One out, top of the first. Here we go. Aaron only got a pitch gonna be mad, get ready for it. Run that catch to go to strike 1-1. Aaron gonna pitch mad, run that catch to go to strike 2-1-2. Aaron gonna pitch mad, run that catch to go to balls 1-2. Aaron gonna pitch mad, swinging it right into the grass, and that's a single. And Matt Chapman will advance to first base for the Giants. And Matt Chapman singles on the shotgun ball to the center field of Johan Rose. And Hunter Lee at second base. So the Giants have Matt Chapman on first base and Hunter Lee on second base. Coming next to bat for the Giants, we got Aaron Williams. Coming next to bat for the Giants, we got John Press on first base, second base. One outside the first. Here we go. And then the pitch for Williams, running catch goes to ball 1 out. And then the pitch for Williams swinging the 5-1. And then the pitch for Williams he's swinging at the 5-1-2. And then the pitch for Williams the ball and the ball to the 10-2. And then the pitch for Williams running catch goes to the ball 3 to 3-2 for count. And then the pitch for Williams is walked and advanced to first base for the Giants. The Giants have Henry Williams on first base, Matt Chapman on second base, and Hunter Lee on third base. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Lamont Wade Jr. The next bat for the Giants, bases of the Giants, one out, top the first. Here we go. And then the pitch for running catch goes to ball 1. And then the pitch for running catch goes to strike 1. And then the pitch for running catch goes to ball 2-2. And then the pitch for running swinging at 5-1-2. Wait, 2-2. My brain just went left. My brain just went left, y'all. My brain just went left. And I'm gonna pitch me one, swing and if I was sitting, and I'm gonna pitch you one, swing and if I was thinking, and I'm gonna pitch me one. When I catch got a strike three, and the right way Jimmy's out. First strike by Andrew with 1 carry. On the next bat for the Giants, we got William Flores. The next bat for the Giants. We got base on the Giants. 2 outs, start the first. Here we go. Aaron gonna pitch me one, when I catch goes to ball 1. And we're gonna pitch you when you run a catch goes to strike 1-1. And we're gonna pitch you when you run a catch, you swing that 5-1-2. My brain is going left again, you. And we're gonna catch you, we're gonna catch you in the ball 2-2, and we're gonna catch you, we're gonna catch you in the ball 3-2 for game, and we're gonna catch you, and that's ball 4. And William Flores is walked and advanced to first base for the Giants. So William Flores on first base, and William was on second base, and Matt Chapman's on third base. Basically for the Giants. And the Giants score another run, so the Giants have 2 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs, the Giants got the second run score on the top of the first, thanks to Hunter Lee, so it's 2 of the Giants. And we just want the Giants to score runs, like we ain't got no We ain't got no wife. We ain't got no nothing. We just doing it. Okay, so coming up next to bat for the Giants, we got Patrick Berry coming next to bat for the Giants. We got baseball for the Giants. 2 outs. I mean, 2 outs. Toss the first. Here we go. And we got a pitch coming in for Patrick Berry. On the cut to go to the ball 1 out. And we're gonna pitch it back swing strike 1-1. And we're gonna pitch it back to Berry and Patrick. And we're gonna grass and that's a single. And Patrick Berry will advance the first age for the Giants. Patrick Berry single on a ground ball to the left field of Castle, deflected by the shortstop Trey Turner. And William Force advanced second base. The Giants have Patrick Berry on first base and William Force on second base. And the Giants score another run to score. The Giants have 4 runs. The Phillies have 0. And the Giants will get a 2-run score in the top of the first thanks to Matt Chapman and Henry Williams was one of the Giants. Well, this game just went like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, one of those games where it's like, can you not right now? And then again, you say, yeah, so you just say, it could go on right. So Aaron got another pitch for Tyler to wait for him. So coming next to bat for the Giants, we got Tyler Pacheco next to bat for the Giants. We got Giant person on first and second base. 2 outs, top of the first, here we go. Aaron got a pitch coming Tyler running catch goes strike 1-1. Aaron got a pitch Tyler running catch goes strike 2-2. Aaron got a pitch Tyler goes swinging and miss, and that's strike 3. And Tyler Pacheco's out. Second strikeout for Aaron with 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So score. The Giants have 4 runs. The Phillies have 0 runs. We move on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies' turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. The turn to bat at the bottom of the first. And now it's 4-0 Giants. And the 3 Philly players did at the bottom of the first beat Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and Castle. And here's what the Phillies starting lineup. So the Phillies starting lineup is Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Castle, Nick Castellanos, JT Meaning, Adam Boone, Amanda Sosa, Bethlehem Michon, and Johan Owens. And that's the Phillies starting lineup. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner coming back for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on 8, 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. So, Roy got a pitch going to Trey running, catch goes strike 1, Roy going to pitch to Trey running, catch goes ball 1, Roy going to pitch to Trey swinging, we're going to strike 2, 1-2. Roy going to pitch to Trey swinging, go right into the grass, and that's a single. And Trey Turner advanced the first base for the field. Trey Turner got a hit, 1-for-1, y'all. Trey Turner singles on the ground ball to the shortstop, Willie Dobbins. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP, Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. Got 1 Philly player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Right away, got a pitch because Bryce can ready, but running catch goes, ball 1-0. Right away, gonna pitch to Bryce, running catch goes, ball 2-2-0. Right away, gonna pitch to Bryce, running catch goes, ball 3-3-0. Right away, gonna pitch to Bryce, get a bit, and that is ball 4. And Bryce Harper is walked and wins the first base for the Phillies, and this is Bryce Harper's first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Bryce Harper on first base and Trey Turner on second base. The guys win the Bryce, and the Phillies going to gain 10-7 on the season, and the Giants are getting 12-5 on the season. Guys are winning the Bryce Harper Jones and I'm watching this game on NBC Sports Philadelphia. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Schwarber coming back for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and second base, 0 outs. Bottom of the first, here we got Bobby. We got a pitch, and we Schwarber running catch goes strike 1-1. Bobby got another pitch, we Schwarber running catch goes ball 1-1. Bobby got another pitch, Schwarber get ready for a swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is 1-2. And Bobby got another pitch, Schwarber get ready for running catch goes ball 2-2. And the pitcher stepped off. And Bobby got another pitch, Schwarber get ready for it. Running catch goes ball 3 is a 3-2 is a full count. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming up. Base will be waiting for him. And a wild pitch by the pitcher, Bobby Ray. And Bryce Harper advanced to second base, and Trey Turner advanced to third base. So the Phillies have Bryce Harper on second base and Trey Turner on third base. Bobby Ray throwing out wild pitches. Yes, advanced the runners on that one. You know what, Tori, to you? You got 4 runs in this game, okay? It's still, the game's still early. The game just started. We in the bottom of the first, okay? You know the first can always get some runs in the board, okay? Okay? But just remember, we won yesterday, so we won yesterday, last night, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, won Monday night, we won Tuesday night, so 2 more games. We got tonight, tomorrow, so. And really got another pitch is and that is ball 4. And Kyle Schwarber is walked and advanced to first base for the Phillies. So the Phillies had Kyle Schwarber on first base, Bryce Harper on second base, and Trey Turner on third base. So coming next to bat the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat the Phillies. Bases for the Phillies. 0 outs. Bottom of the first. Here we go. The pitcher stepped off. And by the way, got a pitch coming up with Castellanos. Good for a runner. Catch goes. The ball is 1-0. And that's a mount visit. 4-game series. Yep. What you thought this was, a 3-game series? Nah, 4-game series. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming with Castellanos. Great for him. Running catch goes to ball 2 is a 2-0. Now, when I'm saying when you say the name Bobby Ray, we're not talking about the wrestler Bobby Ray, not that woman. I'm talking about the baseball player, okay? Don't get it confused, y'all. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming with Castellanos. Great for him. And Nick Castellanos flies out to the right field and right Yolominski and Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos 0 for 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got JT Music next to the bat for the Phillies. Bases loaded for the Phillies. 1 out. Bottom of the first. Here we go. And Bobby Ray got a pitch coming up for you. Bobby Ray got another pitch coming up for you. Castellanos great for him. Because there's a wrestler called Bobby Ray, so this is Bobby Ray. So let me get that right. Yeah, this is Bobby Ray, yeah. I'll say Bobby Ray 4. What's up, Steve D? What's up, Big Papa Fun? And Bobby Ray got a pitch in with JT Gray for running catch goes to Baltimore. And Bobby Ray got another pitch with JT swinging a minute strike on the 1-1. And Bobby Ray got another pitch coming with JT Gray, but you swing it down, that's the 5 balls, 1 and 2. Yeah, but Vic Papa, we don't say go Birds now. Football season's over, so you don't say that. You don't say go Phillies. Because football season's over. NBA, the basketball season's over, so we don't say go Birds no more. We don't say let's go Sixers either because the season's done. Basketball's done for the regular season, but the playoffs are still happening for the NBA since the Sixers are out. But still, like we don't, so we don't say go Birds at all. Don't say go Birds because it's not NFL. The NFL season don't start till August, so yeah, we can't say that no more. So, and Robbie Ray got another pitch going with JT Gray by running catch goes the ball 2 the 2 and 2. And Robbie Ray got another pitch going with JT Gray for it. Running catch goes to the ball 3 is a 3 and 2. And I'm going to say it, I'm going to do the chain right here. Let's go Phillies. Let's go Phillies. Let's go Phillies. And Robbie Ray got another pitch going with JT Gray for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls, a 2 and 2. What's up, what's next? What's that? Look at the pin comment. The Giants got 4 runs. We still got 0. 4 nothing. We still in the bottom of the first. We ain't out the first inning yet. Yeah, but the reason why I said August because August is the preseason, so the preseason is part of the whole thing. Cause you have preseason before the regular season starts for NFL. So yeah, so. And Robbie Ray got another pitch count over JT Grateful. And that is ball four. And JT Minter is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. That's JT first walk of the game. So the Phillies had JT Minter on first base, Kyle Swim on second base, and Bryce Harper on third base. Second base going for the Phillies again. But the Phillies score a run. So it scored the Giants had 4 runs, the Phillies had 1 run, and the Phillies get their first run score in the bottom of the first thanks to Trey Turner. Now we have a game, y'all. Now we have a goddamn game. Oh, where is Chuck to you, Wayne? We just gotta run the boon. Where he going? Cause he was where he go now. Cause we just gotta run the boon. How you like them apples right now? We just gotta run the boon now. Yeah, the Eagles might repeat. You remember them. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Bohm connects the bat for the Phillies. Bases over the Phillies, 1 out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch connect for you, Alec and Ray Bowen. Riders catch goes, that's strike 1-1. And Robbie Ray got another pitch connect for Alec and Ray Bowen. Riders catch goes, the ball is 1-1. Yeah, I was gonna tell y'all something bad that's gonna happen in America, but y'all should already know. If y'all watch the news, y'all already know what the president's gonna do. But since we're gonna be talking about politics a little bit, the president's gonna try to deport American citizens, y'all. Pretty much, the president of the United States gonna try to deport American citizens to El Salvador. I mean, he's gonna deport any American citizen that doesn't agree with him or doesn't agree with his policies, or Trump's gonna just deport any American citizen that he don't like. That means any American citizen who is dual citizenship, who's dual citizen, uh, naturalized one citizen, anybody who protests and stuff, and just people who don't agree with him or he don't like. So, and then y'all just immigrants and illegal people getting deported. Now it's people like me and you too. So to see, I just had to tell you for that for a minute. And Robbie Ray got another pitch for y'all to get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes the ball 2-1. Robbie Ray got another pitch for y'all to get ready for it. Swinging out the foul balls 2-2. And Robbie Ray got another pitch for y'all to get ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. The ball 3 is a 3-2 the full count. And Robbie Ray got another pitch for y'all to get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Alec Bohm is out. Alec Bohm, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. And shout out to Patty Munson. Like, the reason why I didn't say this, I was just trying to they got news stories, but that's the truth. I don't want to tell her that. I don't want to tell her that because then she started freaking out for her. She don't freak out for herself. She worried about me. Worried about me and my family getting deported because, and then she worried about herself and her mom, and then, the whole everything. Just going to be like, we don't want to freak out moment right there. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa come next to the bat for the Phillies. Bases over the Phillies, 2 outs, bottom of the first, here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch coming up for you, Amanda, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball's 1-0. Robbie Ray got another pitch for you, Amanda, get ready for it. Ronnie catch goes, the ball 2-0. And Robbie Ray got another pitch coming up for you, Amanda, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball 3 is a 3-1. And then So Robbie Ray got a pitch coming up, get ready for it. Ronnie catch goes, the ball 1-0. Robbie got another pitch coming up, Ronnie catch goes, the ball 2-0. Robbie Ray got another pitch coming up for you, Amanda, get ready for it. Ronnie catch goes, strike 1 is a 2-1. And Robbie Ray got another pitch coming up for you, Amanda, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball 3 is a 3-1. Hey guys, it's getting close. Guys, I went to the party. I went to a party tomorrow at my day morning so I could see all my friends. Plus, we're going to who's coming because today she had like a bag, She had like this problem that she has that affects her legs and stuff. So it affected her legs, so she couldn't really walk. So that's why she called up the cash and canceled for her ride today because, it was hurting that bad. So she stayed home, which I allowed her to stay home. Because I wasn't trying to be that kind of GF that like force her to come in even though she's in pain. So I'm not going to do that. So I hanged out with all my other friends, and so that way, and just had a good time with them. But she wasn't there because I didn't want to force it on her. So and Robbie got another pitch man, and that is ball 4. And Ronda Sosa is ball to advance to first base for the Phillies. This is Ronda Sosa's first ball of the game. So the Phillies have Ronda Sosa on first base, JT Reno on second base, and Kyle Swim on third base. But the Phillies score another run, so it scores the Giants have 4 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. The Phillies get the second run score in the bottom of the first thanks to Bryce Harper. Oh, we catching up, y'all. We are catching up. Can I get a hey yeah? Can I get a what? Can I get a hoorah? You know what I mean? You know. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Rafael Machon next to bat for the Phillies, based over the Phillies. 2 outs. Bottom of the first, here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch in for Rafael running, catch goes to strike on the 1. Robbie Ray got another pitch for you. Rafael running, swinging down to foul, 0-2. And Robbie Ray got another pitch in there for you. Rafael running, catch goes balls 1-2. And Robbie Ray got another pitch for you. Rafael, get ready for a swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Rafael Machon is out. Rafael Machon, you overwhelmed your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs, and that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score: the Giants have 4 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs, and that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants' turn to bat. Let's see what the Giants do. They turn to bat at the top of the second. And the 3 Giant players to the bat at the top of the second will be Mike Yaminsky, Willie Adames, and Hun Hoon Lee. Well, you forgot, Rafael Machon's our backup catcher. You remember that? Because we have our starting catcher DHing today. So we got 2 of our catchers in the game today. JT, who's our everyday catcher, is DHing today, and then you got Rafael Shaw behind the plate, our backup catcher. So you know what that's telling you right there. The reason why JT's even DHing because Cowsman playing in left field. That's the only reason why. Yeah, Castle's in left field because they got Max Kepler getting a day off. So they gave Max Kepler a day off. They gave Brandon Marsh a day off, and they gave Bryce Stott a day off. That's why you got Councilman in left field. That's why you got Martin Sosa playing second base, and that's why you got Johan Rose playing center field. That's just the reason for that. That's the reason behind it. And this is the first time, this season that Caswell played left field. Because Caswell was DH, and then once the season started off, he never played in left field. It was Max Kepler the whole time. So now Caswell's playing in left field for the first time this season since he DH. So that just tell you a whole lot of things. Aaron Nolan's back on the mound, yo. Alright, so coming up the bat for the Giants, we have Mike Yaminsky coming to bat for the Giants. No Giant players on base. 0 outs. Top of the second. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch. Can be Mike. Get ready for a runner. Catch goes. Rolls 1-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch. Can be Mike. Get ready for him. He swinging that one. Goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Mike Yaminsky will advance to first base for the Giants. And Mike Yaminsky singles on a short line drive to the right field, and Nick Castellanos put catch in right field. And you let Mike Yaminsky get his first hit? The guy was 0 for 1 just to start off this game, and now he got his first hit. Now it makes Mike Yaminsky 1 for 1, 1 for 2 in the day. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Willie Adames. Next, the bat for the Giants, we got 1 Giant player on first base. 2 out, 0 outs. Top of the second, here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch. Can everybody Willie wait for a runner? Catch go to strike 1-1. And Aaron Nola got another pitch. Can everybody Willie wait for it? Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you, Willie Rayburn. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0 zone 2. Yeah, because what's that say out of you twice? So, like, I thought you were not going to, you got to pay attention and answer him because, And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you, Willie Rayburn. Right, that catch goes, balls 1-2. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you, Willie Rayburn. Right, that catch swinging a miss, and that's strike 3. And Willie Adames is out. Third strikeout for Aaron Nola, 3 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we got Hun Hoon Lee. Next to bat for the Giants, we got one John Perry first base, 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch to me. Hun Hoon Lee, wait for it. Right now, catch goes to balls 1-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you, Hun Hoon Lee, wait for it. Right now, catch goes to strike 1 is a 1-1. And Mike Yaminsky was caught stealing by the second caught stealing second base by the Phillies catcher Rafael Machon, who threw it to the shortstop Trey Turner in time. And Mike Yaminsky is out. Yes, Rafael Machon, you got yes, you got it over the Trey, and Trey tagged out and Mike Yaminsky got him out. Yes. Mike Yaminsky, you got tagged out by Trey Turner when a ball passed by Rafael Machon. Yes, you got my Trubisky, you got out. That was a good play right there. So Aaron Nola got another pitch coming over, when you ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 1-2. I like the way what's next said. He said, "Get back to the dugout, you bum." And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming over, you ready for it. Right, that catch goes the ball 2 is a 2-2. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you, ready for it. And the catch goes ball to 2-2. And got another pitch coming for you, wait for it. And Han Hu Lee flies out to the center field of Johan Rojas, and Han Hu Lee's out. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So scores the Giants have 4 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do with their turn the bat at the bottom of the second. And the 3 Philly players to at the bottom of the second be Johan Rojas, Trey Turner, and Bryce Harper. Johan Rojas has no stat line. Trey Turner is 1-1 with a run. Bryce Harper has walked in a run. because I was breaking up. Back. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have your home runs in the bat for the Phillies, no Philly base on base, 0 outs, top, bottom of the second, he will. Bobby got pitch for your homes, running kids go strike one. Bobby Ray got pitch for your homes, running kids, swinging that 5 to 1 2. Bobby got pitch for your homes, running kids goes ball 2, 1 and 2. Running kids goes balls 1 and 2. And Bobby got pitch for your homes, running kids goes strike 3. Your home is out. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat of the Phillies, no Philly players on base, 1 out, bottom second, he will. Bobby got a pitch for you, Trey. We swinging at 5 on 1. Right in the pitch, Trey. Running catch goes straight to the new. Right in the pitch, Trey. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 3. And Trey turns out. Coming next to bat of the Phillies, we got 3 times 3. Right circle next to bat of the Phillies. No Philly players on base, 2 outs, bottom second, here we go. Bobby got a pitch for you, Bryce. Running catch goes the ball 1 0. Bobby got a pitch for you, Bryce. Running catch goes the ball to the 2 0. Bobby got a pitch for you, Bryce. Running catch goes the ball to the 3 0. Bobby got a pitch for you, Bryce. Running catch goes the ball. And that is ball 4. If I saw his walking, advance to first base for the game. That's Bryce the second of the game. And coming up next to bat of the Phillies, we got Kyle Schwarber next to bat of the Phillies. We got 1 Philly player on first base, 2 outs, Bob in second. He young. By the way, got fixed with Schwarber running catch goes to ball 1 0. By the way, never see Schwarber swinging that 5 1 1. By the way, never see Schwarber swinging the miss, and that's strike 2 1 2. By the way, never see Schwarber running catch goes to strike 3, and Kyle Schwarber's out. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So score the Giants have 4 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs. The Giants have 4 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs, and that's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turn the bat. Let's see the Giants going to turn the bat at the top of the third. And the 3 Giant players at the top of the third. Matt Chapman, Henry Roman, and Lamont Wade Jr. So coming out the bat for the Giants, we have Matt Chapman going to bat for the Giants. No Giant players on base. 0 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Everyone got a pitch for you, Matt. Ronnie Coach goes strike 1 1. Everyone got another pitch for you. Matt. Ronnie Coach goes strike 2 1 2. And then we got another pitch for you, Matt. Go wait for him. And I'm gonna pitch for you, Matt. Go wait for running swing miss, and that's strike 3. And Matt Chapman's out. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we got Henry Loomis next to bat for the Giants. We got no John Pay on base, 1 out, top of the third. Here we go. And no one got a pitch coming up for you. Loomis, wait for it. And Henry Loomis grounds out to the pitcher, and Henry Loomis on the first baseman by summer in time. And Henry Loomis is out. Coming up next to bat for the Giants, we got Lamar Wade Jr. Next to bat for the Giants, we got no John Pay on base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Even though we got a pitch connect for you, Lamont Wade, Ronnie catch goes ball winner, even though we're gonna put you Ronnie catch goes strike 1 winner, and we're gonna put you Ronnie catch goes strike 2 1 2, and we're gonna put you Ronnie catch goes the ball 2 2 2, and we're gonna put you swing them is not strike 3, and Lamont Wade Jr. is out, and that's 3 outs for the Giants. So score the Giants have 4 runs. That's 3 outs for the Giants. So score the Giants have 4 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. And that is the end of the third. And moving on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies are going to turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the third, I mean, Nick Castellanos, JT Minton, and Nick Castellanos, JT Minton, Alabama. Okay, so coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos coming out the bat for the Phillies, no Philly players on base, 0 outs, bottom of the third, here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch connect for Nick Castellanos go but when he's swinging right in the grass and that's a single and Nick Castellanos remains to first base for the field. Nick Castellanos singles on the ground ball to the left field home runs. And Nick Castellanos got another hit, y'all. Nick Castellanos was 1 for 2, y'all. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got JT Means next to bat for the Phillies. We got 150 playing first base, 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Right away, got a pitch with JT running because goes strike 1-1. Right away, got an pitch to JT ready moving. Red balls in the dirt, the balls 1-1. Right away, got an pitch to JT running because goes the ball 2-1. Right away, got an pitch to JT. You swing that one, the 5 balls are 2-2. And right away, got another pitch to JT. Right, swing that one, that's another 5 balls, still 2-2. And Robbie Ray got another pitch connected by JT Raven. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball 3. It's a 3-2. It's a 4 count. Count's full, JT. You ain't got a hit yet. You need to come on, JT, get your first hit. And Robbie Ray got another pitch connected by JT Raven. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls, a 3-2. JT needs a hit. Look at it, only hit the third base umpire for the Phillies. Look at it, you know. And Robbie Ray got another pitch connected by JT Raven. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and JT is out. JT Means, you 0 for 1 your first strikeout. Shout out to one person watching with 3 likes. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Alec Bonga next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 free player in first base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch connected for Alec Raven. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls on 1. I know what I know what the Phillies are doing because we just swing that stuff. And Robbie Ray got another pitch connected by Alec Raven. That ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1-1. And Robbie Ray got another pitch connected by Alec Raven. Running catch goes the ball 2-1. And Robbie Ray got another pitch connected for you, Alec Raven. And swing that one goes right into the grass. And that's a single, and Alabama advanced to first base for the Phillies. And Alabama got a hit. He's 1 for 2, young. And Alabama singles on a 5 ball to the right fielder, Mike Yaminsky. But Nick Castellanos advanced to third base. So the Phillies have Alabama on first base and Nick Castellanos on third base. That's what I'm talking about, Alec Bone. Get yourself a hit, man. Get yourself a damn single. At your best, Nick Castellanos the third. Yeah. Let's say he advanced the runner. And Nick Castellanos is 90 feet away from Nick Castellanos in third base in score position. He's 90 feet away from the home plate. Amanda Sosa, get Nick Castellanos home so we can score another run. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa next to the bat for the Phillies. We got 50 players on first base and third base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch coming for Amanda go for running catch goes to Bolton out. Robbie Ray got another pitch coming for Amanda go for it. Running catch goes to ball 2. It's a 2-0. And Robbie Ray got another pitch coming up in your mind, Gray Boring. Ronnie's catch to go to strike one is a 2-1. Yeah, guys, I watched a horror movie last night, yo. The horror movie that I watched last night was called The Other Side Door. No, it's called The Other Door. It was a horror movie. Man, that movie just got me spooked and stuff. I was like, what the It was about this mom. It's about this family this American family who went on a trip to India, and and this woman was pregnant with her first child, like I think her son Oliver, and then she was pregnant with her second child, was Lucy, and then I guess her son Oliver must have, passed away or something like that. And then she spirited him. So, they were living in India. So they moved there and then they started to live in India. And they have this lady who helps them, who cooks and cleans for the house and stuff. Like, they're like a maid kind of thing. So, and then it was a scary one because the woman went to the place where she told her to go to. And then she heard the voice of a dead son. And then it was just kind of spooky how she unlocked the door. She was not allowed to open the door because then let him in, and then he started terrorizing their house and everything, and just like the husband thought she was crazy, and stuff like that. It's a good one. So by the way, got another bitch gonna be around the way for him. Running swinging that one, that's a 5 balls, a 2-2. And by the way, got another bitch being around the way for him. And running so to ask for time out, yo, and running so to grab in the red, 6 more baseballs. And by the way, got another bitch gonna be around the way for him. And running so to pops out to the first baseman, Mark Wade Jr. in foul territory. And the running so to down. And running so to you over 1. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Rafael Michon, and that's the bat for the Phillies. We got 3 players on first base and third base. 2 outs, 5 in the third. Here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch coming up. Rafael ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes, the ball's going on. And Robbie Ray got another pitch coming up. Rafael ready for it. You swing it that one. That's a 5 balls, 1-1. Rafael, you need to get a hit, man. Hit something, hit a single and get on base. And get your first hit of the game and get on base. Please. Yeah, that is a good movie though. It's a horror movie because my girlfriend and him doesn't like horror movies, so but it got me spooked too. Man, that movie got me spooked, man. It was like, man, I was like, she was gonna someone to come to the door. She couldn't open the door, and then when she did, it was like these people that's from the dead world were coming after her. She ran and she went and got on the train, go back home to India, where her husband and daughter was, where her husband and Lucy was at, and man, bad things didn't start happening once she opened that door, because like things started happening, because her daughter Lucy went upstairs and got this little tiger animal, and then when that was her brother's room up there, and it was just like, man. The way that she got that territory, it was like it was given to her, and then she started talking to Oliver, like she was like talking to him and everything and stuff like that. He couldn't see him, and and stuff like that. And she didn't, it was like when she came back, she was a different person. But the dog was barking at something, and then Oliver was messing with the maid lady, and actually doing to the pond and killed her and everything. And then started burning up all his stuff because the husband never leave the wife though, because then the daughter should tell her dad that her brother is real and everything. Because when the Lucy was trying to show her mom some of the piano, that she could play good, she was trying to show when the Oliver was playing the piano, and it was like, what? And then it's like, that was creepy, was creepy, son. And Bobby Ray got another pitch gonna be Raphael get ready for him. And Raphael Michon grounds out to the first baseman with Mark Wade Jr. And Raphael Michon is iron. And Raphael Michon, you over 2 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Giants had 4 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs, and that's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turn the bat. Let's see what the Giants do. They turn the bat at Tyler Ford. And the 3 Giant players to the bat, Tyler Ford will be Wilmer Flores, Patrick Bailey, and Tyler Fitzgerald. I recommend that y'all go watch that movie. I think it was on HBO. Then you can find it on some streaming site. You can find the movie. So it's a good movie done. Alright, make it for anybody who likes horror movies. So That's why I said my ex was the best person to be with. Was not to say the best one to be with, but my ex was like the one person who liked horror movies. That's what kind of made it more interesting. Like you got somebody who likes horror movies. Here we go, y'all. So coming up the bat for the Giants, we have Wilmer Forrest in the bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on base. 0 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Aaron Nola still pitching, y'all. And Aaron Nola got a pitch coming up for you. Wilmer, go ready for him. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is on one. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you. Wilmer, go ready for him. Right now, catch the gloves, the ball is 1-1. Oh, yeah, and also, guys, I'm going to give you a Ranger Suarez update in a minute. When we go to commercial break, I'm going to give you a Ranger Suarez update. I'm gonna give you a Ranger Suarez and a Weston Wilson update too, because so y'all can know what's going on with those two. That won the injury list. So Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you. Women get ready for him. Just so y'all can know what's happening with those two. Swing at that one. That's a 5-0. It's a 1-2. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you. Women swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Women Force is out. 6 strikeout for Aaron Nola, 6 Ks. So I'm gonna give you the update right now. So what happened with Ranger Suarez is that Ranger Suarez is supposed to do a rehab start tonight in Clearwater, and then Rob Thomas says Ranger Suarez will end up, meeting up with coming up to Philadelphia to do like a bullpen session up in Philadelphia at St. Park, just like a bullpen session or whatever. And then Rob Thomas also said in the interview too, that Ranger Suarez will try to do another rehab start with a Phillies minor league team with a Phillies minor league team up here that put him in to be like the Iron Pigs, be in Lehigh Valley, something like that. And then they said that Ranger Suarez will come back and meet with the Phillies team when the team takes a road trip to Chicago. So when the Phillies team is on the road going to Chicago, Ranger Suarez will be coming back. So that's kind of a good thing that we have Ranger Suarez back during the Phillies road trip in Chicago when they at the end of this month. So that's gonna be good. And for Weston Wilson update, Weston Wilson is gonna have a rehab start. We're doing his rehab assignment in Clearwater tonight. I mean, with the Iron Picks tonight, or something like that. And he something like that. And Bob Townsend said that Weston Wilson not ready to come up to be back with the Philly Major League team yet, because I think they want Weston Wilson to have 40 to 50 at bats first. He only got 15. He got 15 out of 50. So yeah, so that's another just update for those two. Y'all want to know. Our starting pitcher and then better center fielder. So just letting y'all know that information. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Patrick Bailey. Coming next, the bat for the Giants. The Giants players on base. 1 out. 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch to Patrick. Running catch goes to strike the ball 1-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch to Patrick. Was swinging that ball 1-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch to Patrick. Running catch goes to strike 2-1-2. Aaron Nola got another pitch to Patrick. Wait for Patrick Bailey. Asked for time. And Patrick Bailey. Right back to the bat ball. Taking my base one. And Aaron Nola got another pitch to Patrick. Wait for him. And Patrick Bailey strikes out in the foul team. And Patrick Bailey's out. 7 strikeout for Aaron Nola, 7 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Tyler Fitzgerald next to bat for the Giants. No Giant players on base. 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming up for Tyler. Go wait for him. So I just gave you those updates because I wanted y'all to know. If you're a Ranger Suarez fan, you want to know when he's coming back, son. And Aaron Nola got a pitch coming up for Tyler. Go wait for runner catch goes to strike one is only one. And Aaron Nola got another pitch for Tyler. Wait for you swing that one goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Tyler Fitzgerald remains the first base for the Giants. And Tyler Fitzgerald singles on a ground ball to the center fielder, Johan Ross. Johan Ross is supposed to catch that center field, man. Catch that ball to outfield. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Mike Yaminsky come next to bat for the Giants. We got 1 Giant player on first base, 2 outs, top of the fourth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming for you, Mike. Get ready for me. And Mike Yaminsky flies out to the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And Mike Yaminsky is out. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So the Giants have 4 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. We're moving on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies name that turn to bat at the bottom of the board. And the three Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the board will be Johan Rojas, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper. Johan Rojas is open one with strikeout. Trey Turner is 1 for 2 with a strikeout and a run. And Bryce Harper has 2 walks and a run. And Bryce Harper need to get his first hit because, Can Bryce Harper get his first hit? Will Bryce Harper get his first hit tonight, guys? Will Bryce Harper get his first hit of the game, or will he get walked the game? That's the question, right? That's a lot of questions, right? Yeah. Yeah, because we don't need that. We don't need a lot of pitches and throwing and stuff. So because he took my switch because I didn't get to start all day because I was I didn't play so much. So yeah, I can't show y'all the character that I'm playing with right now because you gotta wait to the end of July to see the video. So I'm telling y'all the person, but I can't show y'all the screen because on the Switch because y'all can't see what the character I'm making. We already know it's you already know it's Samantha Jackson from MV Show 24. But you just can't see her prize right now because what team she got drafted to until the videos come out at the end of July, so that way you can know like what team drafted her when she first entered the MV draft the first time, and then you see when she went to college, and then what team drafted when she went to the MV draft again the second time, so you can know the team she went to. You just can't know about it right now. All right, y'all. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Johan Rose going to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch coming up for you. Rojas great for running catch goes Walls 1-0. And Robbie Ray got another pitch coming up for you. Rojas great for him. You swing that one goes right into the grass. And it goes all the way to the wall. And Johan Rose is running right first. Stop a second. Johan Rose got a double, y'all. Johan Rose got a double, y'all. And this is Johan Rose's first double of the game. This is Johan Rose's first double on the 2021 season on the sharp line drive to the left fielder, Herman one runs. I'm talking about Rojas. Get yourself a double. And Johan Rose got a hit. Johan Rose is 1 for 2, y'all. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got one big player on second base. 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch, couldn't have a Trey. Get ready for you. Swing it down and goes right into the stands. And that's a 5-0 on 1. That's right there. Oh, he's doing good for the computing. And Robbie Ray got another pitch, couldn't have a Trey. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2 is on 2. And Trey got fans. And Robbie Ray got another pitch, couldn't have a Trey. Get ready for it. Riding's catch the glove, that's the balls 1 and 2. I think on the catch the kids. Hey, see, it's right there. Do his thing. And Robbie Ray got another pitch, couldn't have a Trey. Get ready for him. You swing at that one that goes right into the stands, and that's a 5-0, and that's a 1 and 2. Okay, that's JE3. Okay, that's nice. And Robbie Ray got another pitch, couldn't have a Trey. Get ready for him. Riding's catch the glove, that's a ball 2, the 2 and 2. And Robbie Ray got another pitch, couldn't have a Trey. Get ready for him. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0, the 2 and 2. And Robbie Ray got another pitch count for Trey Grayburn. Ooh. There you go. And Trey Turner flies out to the right field and Mike Yaminsky. And Trey Turner's out. Trey Turner's 1 for 3. But Johan Morris advanced to third base. And as they try to get it, they try to throw the ball to the third base, they try to tag Morris, but no, Johan Morris is safe at third base. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper. Next, the bat for the Phillies, we got one free player on the second and third base. One out. Bottom of the fourth, here we go. And Robbie Ray got a pitch, gonna be Bryce Grayburn, but he's swinging that one, goes high in the air, go way where that ball is going, gone! 2-run home run for Bryce Harper, and the Phillies are tied the game. So the score is the Giants have 4 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. The Phillies get a 2-run score in the bottom of the fourth thanks to Johan Morris and Bryce Harper's 2-run home run. Oh, and Bryce Harper got a hit. Bryce Harper got his first hit of the game, y'all. And Bryce Harper's 1 for 1. And this is Bryce Harper's 4th home run on the 2025 season on the 5-0 to right field. Bryce Harper, he opened last night. He opened again tonight. Bryce Harper opened last night and tonight. Hello. Bryce Harper went yard. We needed that. Trey Turner, Bryce Harper's fast, but Bryce Harper got 99 speed, y'all. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Swartz next to the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, 5 in the fourth. Here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch, gonna be Swartz away for a swing in the mids. That strike one's on 1. And Robbie Ray got another pitch, gonna be Swartz away for him. And oh, the Phillies are challenging this play, guys. The Phillies are challenging the play of Kyle Swartz grounded out to the shortstop, Willie Dobbins to the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. The Phillies are challenging this play. I think Swartz was on base. You could say he was. I think he was. Yeah, the 3 players that are fast are you got Bryce Harper, you got Trey Turner, and you got Johan Morris, the 3 of the fastest players. So Harper, Turner, and Rojas are the 3 fastest Philly players we got. Yeah, because that's just what you're saying. Yeah, so I hope this call can get overturned. You should have put Turner in there. You should, because he's fast too. Yeah, so. And then Castle was down. Castle, you 0 for 2. And strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got. Castle was saved, so he's on base. That's a single, and Castle would. And that single, and Castle would advance to first base for the Phillies, and Castle was singles on the ground ball to the shortstop, Willie Dobbins. Castle, we got another hit, y'all. Castle is 1 for 2, y'all. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos the next to bat for the Phillies, and we have 1 free player on first base, 1 out, top of the bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch, can every Castellanos get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0-1. And Robbie Ray got another pitch, can every Castellanos get ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0-2. And Robbie Ray got another pitch, can every Castellanos get ready for it. And Nick Castellanos asked for a timeout, y'all. And Nick Castellanos get right back in the bat box, hits 1 base holes. And we know Schwarber can't run fast because Mr. Tubby can't run fast. And Robbie Ray got another picture, yeah, because Castle can't run fast. Especially all that fat weight he got, all that rubber he got on him, he cannot run fast. Well, they say Castle lost weight, so your boy Cassie. I was wondering what you had one said because your boy Nick Castellanos was up the bag. I didn't want you to miss it. The picture stepped off. And Robbie Ray got another picture, and another Castellanos great boy. And Nick Castellanos Nick Castellanos strikes out a foul to him. Nick Castellanos, you 1 for 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Jason Mewes. The next to bat for the Phillies, we got 1-3 player on first base. 2 outs, 5 in the fourth. Here we go. Robbie Ray got a pitch count of JT Gray-Born. Running catch go to strike one is 0-1. And Robbie Ray got another pitch count of JT Gray-Born. You swing at that one, goes right into the stands, and that's a 5-0 0-2. Yeah, Bryce Harper tied it with a home run, which next, if you just want to let you know that. Bryce Harper hit a 2-1 home run. The score Rojas and then himself. So, you know that. And Robbie Ray got another pitch coming up for you, JT Rayburn. He threw a pitch up to his first baseman to make sure that Kyle Schwarber got the first base bat. If he could take number 1 at first base. And Robbie Ray got another pitch coming up for JT Rayburn. Right his catch go, that's strike 3, and JT is out. JT into you 0 for 2 with your second strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Giants have 4 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs, tie baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Giants turn the bat. Let's see what the Giants can do to turn the bat, top of the fifth. And the 3 Giant players do the bat, top of the fifth will be Willie Davis, Hun Hoon Lee, and Matt Chapman. The only reason why I'm telling you about that horror movie because it was a good one though. Because it was just something that I watched and it was really good. So yeah, I think I was watching that horror movie that I was telling you about on. I was watching that horror movie on. I was watching that horror movie on like I think it was HBO or something like that. I think that's what I was watching it. Yeah, because that's what I was watching. I'm sorry. I'm 31 years old. 31. So coming out the bat for the Giants, we have William Davis coming back for the Giants. No Giants players on base. 0 outs, about top of the fifth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch going to be Willie Gray for a runner catch go to strike 1-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch for Willie Gray for him. You swing it that one, that's a 5-0 zone 2. Now, what you're asking my age anyway, so because I don't look young. I mean, I do look young, but I'm actually older than because my face may look like it, but. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you, Willie Gray for him. And we got another pitch with Willie Rayburn. And Willie Davis grounds out to the third baseman, Adam who threw it to the first baseman right side in time, and Willie Davis is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Hun Hoon Lee. Just going next, the bat for the Giants. So Giants players on base. One out, top of the fifth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch. Can it Hun Hoon Lee? Ready for him. Right now, catch goes. The strike one is on one. Aaron Nola got another pitch. Can it Hun Hoon Lee? Ready for him. He's swinging that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. No, we're swinging it right in the grass. And Hun Hoon Lee runs around first, stop a second. Hun Hoon Lee got a double, y'all. Hun Hoon Lee got a double, y'all. What's the Japanese hitters always getting this advertising? Asian players, pitchers, hitters, everything. Y'all just be. And this is Hun Hoon Lee's 10th double on the 2025 season on the wide drive to the right field of Nick Cassiano. Nick Cassiano puts catch in right field. Well, I'm coming. What I do here, Zoe, I do Phillies live paper plays, but I cover all the Phillies 162 games. So I do like live paper play, like how the broadcasters do it on TV. So I kind of like break down the game by innings, and I tell you what's happening from the home team, which is the Phillies, and then also talk about the opposing team that's playing. So I break down the Phillies team and who's hitting good and all that stuff. So that's why I pretty much deal with a live paper play is. So if you can't watch the game on TV because you're out of Philadelphia, I cover the game for you so you can get a chance to hear it if you're not from the Philadelphia area. So if you don't got cable, so yeah. Yeah, so coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Matt Chapman against the bat for the Giants. We got one Giant player on second base, one out, top of the fifth. Here we go. And the pitch stepped off, and Aaron Nolan got a pitch. Can away Matt get ready for it. He swinging that one. The Pablo's on one. And Aaron Nola got another pitch. Can away Matt get ready for him. He's swinging that one. He's swinging that one. The foul was on two. And also, so I don't only just do Philly live paper plays. I do Sixers live paper plays, and I do Eagles live paper plays. So I do live paper plays with the Philadelphia Eagles, the Philadelphia 76ers, and the Philadelphia Phillies. Right now, I just wrapped up doing the Sixers live paper play for the season, and I wrapped up doing the Eagles live paper plays for the Philadelphia Eagles that won. So I did the Eagles first, wrapped that up, then the Sixers. So now I'm doing the Phillies. So. Yeah, because I do live plays for the Eagles, Sixers, and Phillies. And I do that every year. So and I also cover like the NFL draft for like for the Eagles and stuff. I do the NFL draft. I also cover the NBA draft and also the MLB draft. So like if I do the draft like the Philly, I do the MLB draft so let you know what players the Phillies are going to get. And then also the NFL draft, know what players the Eagles going to get, and after the NBA draft, know what players that the Sixers going to draft. So that kind of thing. Just so that way, and I don't do like the whole news report stuff. So yeah. And Aaron only got another pitch going to be mega great point. Yeah, so it's pretty cool, Jenny. And I also do some regular like long videos. So I do play like Mario tours on video. I do that. And I also doing a new series for the new game that came out and will be the show 25. I got a series for that coming out in the end of July, early August, so that kind of thing too. So if you like that kind of stuff, you do that. And and I also got some YouTube shorts if you want to check out me doing acting challenges, sing challenges. Yeah, I took my TikTok videos that I did of me doing acting challenges, sing challenges, and put them as shorts. So if you want to look at that and see my talent and like that, you can see that. So that's another thing. And when swinging that, go right into the ground. That's a single, and Matt Chapman advanced to first base for the Giants. And Matt Chapman singles on a line drive to the center field of Johan Rojas. And the Giants score another run. So the Giants had 5 runs, the Phillies had 4 runs. And the Giants will get the 5th run score in the bottom of the 5th run score in the top of the 5th, thanks to the unknown lead. And Matt Chapman advanced to third base on a throw in by the center field of Johan Rojas. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Hillary Romans next to bat for the Giants. We got one Giant player on third base, one out. Top of the 5th, here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch gun, Ray Romans, great boy, Ronnie catch goes, swinging at the 5-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch, Romans, swinging and miss, that strike 2 on 2. Aaron Nola got another pitch, Romans, great, swinging and miss, that strike 3. And here Romans is out. 8 strikeout for Aaron Nola, 8 Ks. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, wait a minute. There you go, guys. So where you guys see what the score doing. And Aaron Nola got another. So coming next to bat for the Giants, we have Lamont Wade Jr. next to bat for the Giants. We got one Giant player on third base, 2 outs. Top of the fifth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch for Lamont. Wait for it. Swinging the man and strike 1-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch for Lamont. Wait for it. And Lamont Wade Jr. grounds out to the first baseman Bryce Harper. And Lamont Wade Jr. is out. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So the score is the Giants had 5 runs. The Phillies had 4 runs. And we move on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. Turn the bat at the bottom of the fifth. And the three Philly players who at the bottom of the fifth, Alec Bowen, Ronald Sosa, and Rafael Michon. Alec Bowen is 1 for 2 with strikeout. And Ronald Sosa is over 1 with a walk and RBI. And Rafael Michon is over 2 with strikeout. Yes, yeah, the Phillies got together. We down by 1 run. Tomorrow they're gonna probably have us like that eggs or something because I saw the damn eggs and things. I was like, oh, we dying eggs. Well, what are we doing? I think we might. I might say for the next week or something. Yeah. Said 5 innings and no one is done. So pitcher change for the Giants. So Robbie Ray's done pitching today. Coming to pitch for the Giants will be Trevino. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Bowen coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Lou got a pitch getting there for Alec away for running catch going to strike 1-1. And Lou got another pitch getting there for Alec away for you swinging that one goes right into the stands and that's a 5-0 0-2. Aaron Nola got, Lou got another pitch getting there for Alec away for him. Running catch goes the balls 1-2. And Lou got another pitch coming up for Alec away for him. Running catch goes the ball 2-2.
You need to iron your shirt?
Hmm?
You need to iron your shirt?
No, I did already. I did everything.
You ironed it?
Yeah, I did everything. Yeah, I did that before the game started. I ironed the shirt. I did everything. I ironed the shirt and the pants, everything.
How you iron the shirt? The iron not working.
No, the iron does work. The iron does work.
You use that same dirty iron?
No, it does. No, not the one that I messed up on. Not the iron that messed up. Not the one I messed up on.
Oh, you used the other iron?
Yeah, not the one. I didn't pick that one. You already moved that one. The one that was in the.
Yeah, that was the one you used. That was your iron.
Yeah, but it didn't mess up because the iron the clothes. There was no marks that came on it. It does work.
Yeah, but not the
No, not the one I messed up on.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't use that one. That one you already moved it, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, only used the one that was in the one I used that was in the whole closet. That one.
Did you let that iron there get cold before you put it in there?
Yeah. Yeah, because I took it off and let it stay cool, and I just put it in there after it cooled down.
That'll because if you got sticky thing on it, then you're in trouble again.
No, because what I did was I made sure I laid it on the floor and stuff. So after I ironed it, so that way I let the iron sit on the floor so it won't lay on the.
You don't let it sit on the floor. You set it up. So
Yeah, yeah, that's it. But it's sitting up on the floor, so that way it won't. So that way I don't knock it to the board and when it's sitting up. Because when if you know it's sitting up, you might knock it to the board and it might just fall down onto the iron board. I ain't want that having sitting up, so that kind of thing. Yeah, so sorry that guys. Just talking to me my bad, y'all. Sorry about that. Having a conversation about something. Yeah, everyone grinds out to the shortstop. That was the first inning with Jane Time, and everyone's out. Everyone 1 for 3. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. We went out top of the fifth. Here we go. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. We're gonna pitch to the Amanda running catch goes the ball to them. And we're gonna pitch to the Amanda good for Amanda Sosa flies out to the second base in Tyler Fitzgerald. The Amanda Sosa's out. So you over 2. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Rafael Machon next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Look at the pitch. Rafael running catch goes the ball to them. Rafael Machon grounds out to the second base. The Tyler Fitzgerald did the first base in time. And Rafael Machon is out. Machon, you over 3 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies, so it scores the five. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies, so it scores the Giants have 5 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. That's the end of the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the sixth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turn the red. Let's see the Giants do the turn the red top of 6, and the 3 Giant players to the red top of 6 to be Luna Flores, Patrick Bailey, and Tyler Fitzgerald. Yeah, just make sure all my stuff is in here because I don't like wrinkle clothes anymore. So coming up the bat for the Giants, we have William Flores going to bat for the Giants. The Giants plays on base, 0 outs, top of 6. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch for William. William runner catch goes the ball 0. Aaron Nola got a pitch for William runner catch goes the ball 2-2-0. Aaron Nola got another pitch for William runner catch goes to strike 1 is a 2-1. Aaron Nola got another pitch for William runner catch goes the ball strike 2 is a 2-2. And look at that pitch where you women go for it. And Wilmer Flores grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner, who threw to the first base and vice over in time. And Wilmer Flores is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Patrick Bailey. Coming next, the bat for the Giants. No Giant players on base. One out. Top of the sixth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up by Patrick Bailey. You swing it that one. That's a 5-0 zone one. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you, Patrick Bailey. Right, that catches go. That strike two is 0-2. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you, Patrick Bailey. Right, that catch goes to Bowles. Right, that catch goes to Bowles 1-2. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for Patrick Bailey. Right, that catch goes to Bowles 2-2. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for Patrick Bailey. Right, that catch goes to Bowles 3-2 to full count. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you, Patrick Bailey. And that is ball four. And Patrick Bailey is walked and will advance to first base for the Giants. Way to go, Aaron Nola. You walk your third batter of the game. It had to be Patrick Bailey. Come on, Aaron. Walk it 3-5. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Tyler Fitzgerald. Next, the bat for the Giants, we got one Giant player on first base. One out. Top of the sixth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch to the Tyler away for him. And swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Tyler Fitzgerald will advance to first base for the Giants. Oh, you got Jose Roots warming the bullpen for the Phillies. And Tyler Fitzgerald singles on the ground ball to the center fielder, Johan Rojas, and Patrick Bailey ran second base. Johan Rojas was catcher instead of him. So the Giants had Tyler Fitzgerald on first base and Patrick Bailey on second base. That's why I tell you, why try to keep pitchers in the game too long? And, yeah, you want them to sit there and figure it out. What's that say? We can get one run back, but I hope for two is too much. Yeah, you're right. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Mike Yelminsky. Come next, the bat for the Giants. We got Giant players on first base and second base. One out, top of the sixth. Here we go. Aaron Nola got a pitch coming up on you, Mike. Away for it. Ronnie's got to go to strike one is on one. Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up on you, Mike. Away for him. Ronnie catch goes. The ball's 1-1. That's why I tell your manager, I told you to be doing this shit, and this is why. If we lose this game right here, the series we go up to 2-1, and then we gotta try to win the last game tomorrow afternoon, just to still have life. And Aaron Nola got and the pitcher stepped off. We need a double play. Yeah, double play will be good right now. And Aaron Nola got another pitch coming up for you, Mike, away for him. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0, it's a 1-2. I know I got so antsy, guys. I'm like, today I wasn't so antsy today. Today when I was thinking my friends, I was so antsy because I was having so much fun cracking up with having so much fun with Scott being there. My friend Scott was cracking me up, making me laugh the entire time, and then, making me laugh. And then, Monica being there with Monica would make me feel better because, I missed her. Like that, she was showing up today would make me feel better. Even though I was missing my girlfriend Naomi, but then I was like, I wasn't thinking too much about Naomi too much. I was having fun with Monica, so I was like, okay, that keep me going for the rest of the day. So, when I got other friends that keep me going, because even though I missed my love partner, it's like, okay, okay. Like, other friends cheer me up when it comes to them. And I don't know, I got another place gonna be Mike, very boring. This week having the final 1-2, Aaron gonna pitch for Mike, running catch goes ball 2-2-2, Aaron gonna pitch for you, Mike, running catch goes ball 3-3-2 for Cam, Aaron gonna pitch for you, Mike, very boring. And that is ball 4. And Matt Chapman is Walker advanced to first base for the Giants. So the score so the Giants had Mike Yaminsky on first base, Tyler Fitzgerald on second base, and Patrick Bailey on third base. Bases loaded for the Giants. So we got Rob Thompson coming up to the mound to talk to Aaron Nola. That ain't good. And he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. Finally, Rob Thompson taking Aaron Nola out of this game. No, Jose Alvarado today because 30 pitches. Yes, yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah. Teddy, oh my God, it's been like, yeah, Teddy, where you been at, man? It's been over a month. I haven't seen you come to the streams, Teddy. Nice to see you, though. It's been over a month for you, man. Oh, by the way, Teddy, I forgot to tell you, I took my girlfriend Naomi on her first date with me. So this past Saturday, I took my girlfriend Naomi on her first date ever with me. So I let my girlfriend Naomi get her first date experience with me. We went to the Woodlawn Mall. So it was me, my girlfriend Naomi, my mom and dad. All of us went to Woodlawn Mall on Saturday, and we went and it was a good time we had. And that was the first time my girlfriend Naomi was in the car with my parents. And I actually had a conversation with her, and then judge her, and then call her the name, didn't call her the other gender and stuff because she's trans and stuff. Didn't do all that. So I was like surprised on that one. And then me and her had a good time. We bought some stuff. I got her a Phillies hat, and I got her some rings, I think, from the movie store, and then she bought me the Pokemon Valley game, and then stuff like that, and then she let me figure out the Shrek hat, which I do have. It's a Ken today on Swamps kind of thing, and stuff like that. I bought myself a pretty for that hat plus her hat, and stuff like that. We had a good day. We ate pizza and stuff before we went shopping, so we had a good time. Even though my girlfriend Naomi was a little bit antsy, Teddy, she still experienced them all. Like she wanted, she got her first date experience. She didn't go use the bathroom like I wanted her to do, because she was afraid to use the bathroom because she's trans and she didn't want nobody to start trouble with her, and she didn't want somebody to say something to her, and then she caused trouble or something. So she didn't do that, which that's understandable. No, she had a fun day first day with me. Except for her friend Crystal was texting her while we were on a date on Saturday, which was annoying. So yeah, so other than that, she had a good time, and she had a good time talking to my parents and stuff. Even my dad, I was telling her how to get her home and stuff, which was so nice because it was nice my parents took us down, because that way she could at least get a chance to talk to them some. Which I did appreciate that, though. Yeah, she met my parents, yeah, on Saturday. On Saturday, Naomi got to meet my parents on Saturday. Yeah, she talked to my parents here and there when they come pick me up and say hi, hello. But she never sat down and had a conversation with them. So having a conversation with them on Saturday while we were in the car going to the Wilco Mall was really nice. My mom had a conversation with her. And then, so that was kind of like, that was pretty good. And then on the way back, my dad was telling my dad how directions to get to her house going back, because like how when we got to where we had, telling him how to get there, and it was helping him out with that, and then and stuff like that. Because in the car when we were going, we were talking about Doctor Who on season 2, episode 1 that Saturday, and then when we got to when we had fun, and then and then it was funny. It was funny because I was holding Naomi's hand when we got the mall and stuff. We did that, and then when we were going to the Macy's to go back to the car and stuff, I was holding Naomi's hand while my parents were in front of us, and they didn't turn around to see them. So I was like, I was not afraid to show affection for them, just that I'm not gonna, and stuff like that. Yeah, so I did do that. So that was pretty cool. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Aaron Nola done pitch one day, coming pitch for the Phillies be Jose Ruz. So let's look at Aaron Nola's stat line, y'all. So Aaron Nola's stat line was the Aaron Nola's stat line was 5.5 innings pitched, 9 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned runs, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts, no home runs, and 6.23 RA. So coming up, okay. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Willie Davidson next to bat for the Giants. The Giant, we have Giant players on. We have bases loaded for the Giants. 0 outs, top of the sixth. Here we go. Jose Ruiz got a pitch for you. Willie Ranakas goes swinging and striking on one. And Jose Ruiz got another pitch for you. Willie Ranakas goes the ball to the balls 1-1. And Willie and Jose Ruiz got another pitch for you. Willie Ranakas goes the ball 2-1. Jose Ruiz got another pitch for you. Willie Ranakas goes the ball 3-3-1. And and Jose Ruiz got another pitch for you. Willie Ranakas swinging at the 5 balls 3-2 to book him. And Jose Ruiz got another pitch for you. Willie wait for it. And that is and that is ball four. And Willie Diamonds is ball to advance to first base for the Giants. So the Giants have Willie Diamonds on first base, Mike Yaminsky on second base, and Tyler Fitzgerald on third base. But the Giants score another run. So the score: the Giants have 6 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. The Giants will get the 6 run score on the top of the sixth, thanks to Patrick Bailey. Yeah, they had fun though. It was fun for her too. Now, I'll tell you the second day that we're gonna have, me and you are gonna have, it's gonna be on July 9th, which I'm excited about that one, cause we're gonna go see the Jurassic Park Rebirth movie. Yeah, Jurassic Rebirth movie. We're gonna go to the regional theater, the one up that's up by Grant Avenue. So So coming up next, the bat for the Giants. John Hunter, we go next to the bat for the Giants. No Giants. We got Giants players. The bases up for the Giants. 0 outs. Top of the six. Here we go. I mean, 1 out. Top of the six. Here we go. Jose Ruiz got a pitch coming up for you. Hunter Lee. Wait for Hunter Lee. It's out on the side fly to the left field of Kyle Swarman. And Willie Diamonds advanced to second base. And Mike Minsky advanced to third base. The Giants score another run. So score the Giants have 7 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. The Giants get the 7 run score in the top of the sixth thanks to Tyler Fitzgerald. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Matt Chapman next to bat for the Giants. We have John Perez on second base and third base. 2 outs, top of the sixth. Here we go. Jose Ruiz got a pitch coming in for you, Meg. Ronnie Castro as well as 1 out. Jose Ruiz got another pitch for you, Meg. Wait for it. And Matt Chapman flies out to the center field. Johan Rose and Matt Chapman's out. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So score: the Giants have 7 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies new turn the bat at the bottom of the sixth. And the 3 Philly players at the bottom of the sixth: Johan Rose, Trey Turner, and vice over. Johan Rose is 1 for 2 with a double, a strikeout run. Trey Turner is 1 for 3 with a strikeout run, and vice over is a 1 for 1 with a home run, 2 walks, and 2 RBIs. Oh man, I didn't look at my screen to see the TV screen. So first substitution. So my first substitution for the Phillies. So Brandon Marsh is going to pinch hit for Johan Rojas. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh going to bat for the Phillies. No pretty players, no base. 0 outs. Bottom of the sixth. Here we go. Luke got a pitch coming up for Marsh. Get ready for a swing and a miss. A strike 1-1. And Luke got another pitch coming up for Marsh. Get ready for running touch goes. The ball's 1-1. And Lou got another pitch coming up by Morris. Good for running catch goes the ball 2-1. And Lou got another pitch coming Morris. Good for running catch goes strike 2. It's a 2-2. And Lou got another pitch coming up by Morris. Good for win. You swing it down when that's a foul ball. It's a 2-2. Well, we can't say that yet. We can't say that yet. But the season's not over yet. The season is 162 games, so we got a long time. Like you can't say that. We might be second place in the standings. We might drop down the standings because if we lose tonight, we might drop down again. So and Luke got another pitch coming up by Morris Grayboard. Ronnie catch goes the ball 3-3 to the 4 count. And Luke got another pitch coming up by Morris Grayboard. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you open one with your first strikeout. Brandon Marsh can't get his bat average high enough. That's why you stink, Marsh. You stink at the damn plate, man. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No 50 players on base. 1 out, 5-6. Here we go. Lou got a pitch coming up for Troy Rayboard. Running catch goes the balls 1-0. And Lou got another pitch coming up for Troy Rayboard. Running catch goes the ball 2-0. I just hate the pin comment score right now. It makes me mad that we let the Giants get 7 runs on 7 runs. It could be Jose Ruz mess up that inning. And Moon got another pitch coming up for Troy Rayboard. Running catch goes the ball 1-0, and Moon got another pitch for Troy. Running catch goes to strike 1-1. And Moon got another pitch coming up for Troy Rayboard. Running catch goes to strike 2-1-2. And Moon got another pitch coming up for Troy Rayboard. Running catch goes the ball 2-2. And Moon got another pitch coming up for Troy Rayboard. Trey, take it off. No! What is happening? Let's get first place all by themselves now. Thanks to your home, thanks to your Juan Soto. Why can't you just stay with the Yankees? Well, the Yankees didn't want to resign the Yankees didn't want to offer Juan Soto a contract to get him back to resign him, but then the Mets were offering something bigger, and Juan Soto took that. And Trey Turner calls out on a strike. Trey Turner advanced to first base on a throw area by the catcher, Patrick Bailey. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Bryce Harper. We got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper next to the bat of the Phillies. We got so coming up next, we got 3-time. Coming next to the bat of the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper next to the bat of the Phillies. We got 1 free play on first base. 1 out. Top 5-6. Here we go. Savino got a pitch coming up by Bryce Rayboard. Lou got a pitch coming up by Bryce Rayboard. You swing it down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Bryce Harper advanced to first base for the field. And Bryce Harper got a hit. Bryce Harper got another hit. Bryce Harper stupid 2-year-old. And Bryce Harper's single was on a line drive to the left fielder. He runs. And Trey Turner made second base. So the Phillies got Bryce Harper on first base and Trey Turner on second base. And now we got a mound visit, y'all. You need a home run by Castlewood? Okay. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Castlewood next to the bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and second base. 1 out, 5-6. Here we go. Lou got a pitch coming up base for Rayboard. Right in catch goes as the ball's 1 out. And Lou got another pitch coming up for you, Kyle, for you, Swarber Rayboard. Right in catch goes as the ball 2-0. I gotta sneeze, man. And the pitcher stepped off. And Lou got another pitch coming up for you. Swerve get ready for it. Right catch is going to strike one into 2-1. You gotta sneeze, man. And Lou got another pitch coming up for you. Swerve get ready for it. Never you hold that sneezing all day and you just had to go sneeze, you know. And Castle flies out to the center field. Hunt Lee and Castle was out. Castle, you 1 for 3, but Trey Turner advanced to third base. What's next? Your favorite players coming up? Nick Castellanos. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and third base. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Lou got a pitch coming up. Castellanos get ready for it. Right now, right catch go to strike 1-0-1. And Lou got another pitch coming up. Castellanos get ready for it. He's swinging down, and that's a foul ball. 0-2. Nick Castellanos, get Trey Turner home. Nick Castellanos, you better get Trey Turner home. And we got another pitch coming up. Castellanos get ready for it. And Nick Castellanos grounds into a force out to the shortstop Willie Diamonds to the second baseman Tyler Fitzgerald, and Viceoff was out at second base. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Giants have 7 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. That's the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies' turn. It's the Giants' turn to bat. Let's see what the Giants can do to turn the bat at the top of the 7th. And the 3 Giant players to the bat at the top of the 7th will be Hilda Williams, Lamar Wade Jr., and Wilmer Flores. That's why I like springtime, because springtime is baseball season. Yeah. So I like about that. Mm-hmm. Baseball is the only sport you can play in the springtime. But also, there's also spring football, which is the one for the UFL, like United Football League. Yeah, the UFL is the United Football League. Could even easily the USFL, United States Football League, but they now turning the UFL now. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be the first ever Phillies pitcher that went 0 for 4 on the season with no wins. Like that is gonna be that'll be a new record right there. So pitching change for the Phillies. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Jose Roots is done pitching for the day. Coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Joe Ross. So coming up the bat for the Giants, we have Hero Williams coming to bat for the Giants. No Giant players on base. 0 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Joe Ross got a pitch good for you. Williams go right by running catch. He swinging at the foul 0-1. And Joe Ross got another pitch good for Williams go right run. And here Romo sings and going into the grass, and that's the single. And here Romo advance to first base for the Giants. And here Romo singles on the ground ball to the right field of Nick Castellanos. You know, what's that? You putting stuff out there that's not really gonna happen. Don't make assumptions on something that's not really gonna happen. So coming up next to bat. So coming up next to bat for the Giants, we have Lamar Wade Jr. The next to bat for the Giants, we got one Giant player on first base. 0 outs, top of 7. Here we go. Joe Wells got a pitch going to Lamar get ready for a swing in the minutes. The strike one's on one. I know you try to be positive. What's next? You like, but you saying something that you like a 30% like not the chance of that might happen or might not happen. So and Joe Wells got another pitch going to Lamar get ready for a running catches goes the Wells 1-1. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming for you. Lamar can wait for him. And Joe Ross threw a pitch over to his first baseman, Bryce Harper, to make sure that they got Williamson got the first base bag. Pinkerton and won at first base. And I'm just trying to be positive for him, because he's in the summer. That's all. I know he's trying to hype up Nick Castellanos. I get him. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming for Lamar can wait for it. Runner catches goes the ball 2-1. Well, not every Philly's in the slump right now, because Alec Bone's starting to get his boo back, because he's starting to hit again, which is starting to do something to fix his slump. Bryce Harper just hit a home run finally, because he hasn't hit one. So, you know, everybody's trying to fix their stuff, son. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming for Lamar can wait for it. Ronald catch goes the ball 3-1. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming for you. Lamar can wait for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls, a 3-2, the 4 count. It's 2 days in a row over you. When he was in the slump, now he finally hit 2 home runs yesterday and today. Last night and today. And tonight. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming from Lamar wait for it. And that is ball 4. And Lamar Wade Jr. is walked and will advance to first base for the Giants. So Giants have Lamar Wade Jr. on first base. And here what? Roman's on second base. And I'm going to say this right now. Way to go, Joe Ross. You walked your first bat of the game. It had to be Lamar Wade Jr. Stop walking. Can we stop walking people? So coming on next, the bat for the Giants, we have Wilmer Flores. And next, the bat for the Giants, we got John Players on first base and second base. 0 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. Joe Ross got a pitch coming for you. Wilmer, get ready for it. You swing it down when that's a 5 balls on 1. Oh yeah, we got Crystal Sanders pitching tomorrow. And they close out the series. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming for you. Wilmer, get ready for it. Swing in the minutes, and that strike 2 is 0-2. You said, what assumption did you make? The one that when you said that Nick Castellanos, you said Cassidy bomb is coming soon. That's the assumption that you made. And like you just saying you just wrote that out there. You just typed that in the chat saying that Cassidy bomb coming soon. Like that's gonna happen tonight or something. And Joe Ross got another pitch coming up for you, women great for him. I know you try to call your shot though, but like that was a good like that was a good take right there that you came in with. Like you were thinking like that was gonna happen, but and right into the grass, and that's a single. And Wilmer Flores revenge the first base for the Giants, and Wilmer Flores singles on a line drive to the center field of Brandon Morris. And Lamar Wade Jr. advanced to third base, so the Giants have Wilmer Flores on first base and Lamar Wade Jr. on third base. Players at the corners now. And the Giants scored another run. So scores, the Giants have 8 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. The Giants will get the 8-run score and the top of the 7 thanks to Hill and Williams. That's 8-4, y'all. The Phillies can never catch a break, man. We can't catch a goddamn freaking break. Oh yeah, nobody say F the Phillies ever in life, cause you know you die by the words. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Patrick Bailey. The next, the bat for the Giants, we got Giant players on first base and third base. 0 outs, top of the seventh. Here we go. Joe Wall's got a pitch, gonna play Patrick away for it. Ronald catcher goes the balls 1-0. And Joe Wall's got another pitch to Patrick. Ronald catcher goes the ball 2-0. And Joe Wall's got another pitch to Patrick. Ronald swinging the miss at strike one is a 2-1. And Joe Wall's got another pitch, gonna play Patrick away for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 2-2. That's a good thing you got rid of it. It's just that I don't like when people say that though. Cause nobody should talk about our Phillies team. The only person who should be bragging on our own baseball team is us fans. We could do that. Nobody else should be saying that. And Joe Ball's got another pitch coming up for you. Patrick away for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Patrick Bailey's out. First strikeout for Joe Ball's 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Tyler Fitzgerald. Next, the bat for the Giants, we got John players on first base and third base. 1 out, top of the seventh. Here we go. Joe Ball's got a pitch coming up for you. Tyler, go wait for it. Ronald catcher goes to strike one is on one. And Joe Ball's got another pitch coming up for you. Tyler, go wait for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5 balls on 2. That's why I said I want y'all to be friends because, you know, it's because what's next? You and Star Wars are both my YouTube friends, so like literally I want y'all to be cool because we're all like a little group and stuff. And Joe Ball's got another pitch coming up for Tyler, go wait for it. Ronald catcher goes the ball is 1 and 2. Yeah, even though that Star Wars doesn't do like Instagram and all that stuff, if we had an Instagram group on if we had a group chat on Instagram, Star Wars would definitely be in it if we had one. But since Star Wars doesn't do IG like that, so the pitch is stepped off, and Joe Ball's got another pitch coming up for you. Tyler, go wait for it. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball too. It's a 2 and 2. Shout out to the TV watching stream. Thank you for the 7 likes. And Joe Ball's got another pitch coming up for Tyler, go wait for it. I'm gonna tap my leg, y'all, because something bad just happened. I'm just gonna get annoying with him. And he swinging down and was all the way to the wall. And then Tyler Fitzgerald running right first, stop and second. Tyler Fitzgerald got a W. This is Tyler Fitzgerald's fourth double on the 2025 season on a line drive to the center fielder Brandon Morris. And William Ford demands the third base. So the Giants have Tyler Fitzgerald on second base, William Ford on third base. So and the Giants score another run. So the Giants have 9 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. The Giants get a 9-run score. And the top of the 8, top of the 7, thanks to Rod Wade Jr. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Mike Yelminski. Next, the bat for the Giants, we got John Paris on second base and third base. 0 outs. Top of the 7. Here we go. And Joe Ball's got a pitch coming up for you, Mike. Wait for him. He's swinging that one goes all the way to the wall. And Mike Yuniski runs around first, stop a second. Mike Yuniski got a double yo. This Mike Yuniski spit double on the 20th season on the line on a strong line drive to the seventh field of Brandon Marsh. Two players and Brandon Marsh messed it up. And the Giants score another run. So the score is the Giants have 11 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. The Giants will get a 2-run score in the top of the 7th thanks to Wilmer Flores and Tyler Fitzgerald. And that was 11-4. Tony One, Kim Kamek. You three are my YouTube friends. Oh, really? Me and Star Wars are YouTube friends. Well, you said you three, you mean you two. So we got another visit. So here we go. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Willie Adamian's going next to bat for the Giants. We got one Giant player on second base. One out, top of the 7. Here we go. One out, top of the 7. Here we go. And Joe Wells got a pitch coming up for you women. Get wait for it. And William Davis flies out sharply to the center field of Brandon Morris. And William Davis is out, but Mike Yaminsky remains to third base. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we had Hunter Hooley go next to the bat for the Giants. We got one Giant player on third base, 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. Joe got a pitch coming for you, Hunter Hooley. Wait for it. Ryan Cutts go to strike was on 1. And Joe got another pitch coming for you, Hunter Hooley. Wait for it. That ball's in the dirt. The ball's 1-1. Joe got another pitch coming for you, Hunter Hooley. Wait for it. And Hunter Lee flies out to the center field of Vernon Marsh, and Hunter Lee's out. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So score the Giants have 11 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. Let's turn the bat at the bottom of the 7. And the 3 Philly players who at the bottom of the 7 will be J.T. Realmuto, Alec Boehm, and Amanda Sosa. And J.T. Realmuto's over 2 with a walk, 2 strikeouts, and RBI. Alec Boehm is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. And Amanda Sosa is over 2 with a walk and RBI. So pin change for the Giants. So Lou Chimino's done pitching tonight. Coming to pitch for the Giants will be Camilo DeVolo. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we got JT Camilo coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 0 outs, 5-7. Here we go. Camilo got a pitch going to be JT Graber. He's swinging down on the Bibles on 1. And Camilo got another pitch going to be JT Graber. Running catch goes the balls 1-1. And Camilo got another pitch for JT Graber. Swinging and misses. That strike 2 is 1-2. And Camilo got another pitch coming up for you, JT Graber in. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls 1-2. And Camilo got another pitch coming up by JT Graber. And JT Marino asked for a time on your own. JT Marino get right back in the bat by small baseball. And and Camilo got another pitch coming up by JT Graber. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and JT Marino's down. JT Marino, you 0 for 3 with your third strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Bohm next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 1 out, 5-7. Here we go. Camino got a pitch going to play Alec. Get ready for it. Running catch goes. The rolls 1 out. And Camino got another pitch going to play Alec. Get ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 1. Running catch goes to strike 1 is 1-1. Camino got another pitch going to play Alec. Get ready for it. Running catch goes to strike 2 is 1-2. Yeah, we need Dave Kavasi to make some trades because, Lord, this team going, Dave Kavasi needs to do something, man. And Camille got another pitch coming for Alec away for him. And Alabama flies out to the right field and Mike Uminski, and Alabama's out. Alabama, you 1 for 4. So coming out next, the bat for the Phillies. Oh, for offensive substitution, we're going to have Cody Clement pinch hit for Amanda Sosa. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Cody Clemens go next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, 5-7. Here we go. Camino got a pitch coming for you, Cody. You wait for it. Running catch goes the balls 1-0. And Camino got another pitch coming for Cody. You wait for it. Running catch goes to strike 1 is 1-1. And Camino got another pitch coming for Cody. You wait for it. You swing at that one, that's the 5 balls of 1-2. And you're right about that one, because by the time they ain't standing up for his players, if they get a call back that's bad on them, he ain't standing up for them. He just like, because by the time he's thinking about not getting tossed out and everything like he did last season. Like, he say something and get ejected out of the game, so he's not even trying to do that. And Camino got another pitch coming up for Cody Gray for it. Running catch goes to the ball 2 to 2-2. And Camino got another pitch coming up for Cody Gray for it. And Cody Clemens lines out sharply to the center fielder, Han Hoon Lee. Cody Clemens is out. Cody Clemens is 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Giants have 11 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs, and that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. And then moving on to the eighth inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Giants' turn to bat. Let's see what the Giants do. The turn to bat at the top of the eighth. And the three Giant players to bat at the top of the eighth will be Matt Chapman, and Reynolds, and Lamar Wade Jr. And you said today suck the Tigers and the Phillies lost. That ain't the team that you really, is sucking today. Well, that just, I mean, the one that you're rooting for right now, and then the team for the city, like. Here we go, guys. So pitch change for the Phillies. So Joe Ross is done pitching for the day, and coming to pitch for the Phillies, we Carlos Hernandez. So coming at the bat for the Giants, we had Matt Chapman coming to bat for the Giants. No Giant players on base. 0 outs, top of the eighth. Here we go. Carlos Hernandez got a pitch going to be Matt away for running catch goes as well as Manu. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch going to be Matt away for him. Yeah, Carlos Hernandez got another pitch going to be Matt away for him. Running catch goes to strike 1-1. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch going to be Matt away for running catch goes to ball 2-2-1. And Carson Nannon's got another pitch coming up for you, Mag away for running catch goes ball 3-3-1. And Carson Nannon's got another pitch coming up for you, Mag away for it. And that is ball 4. And Matt Chapman is ball to advance the first base for the Giants. Way to go, Carson Nannons. You walked your first bat of the game. It had to be Matt Chapman. Oh, yeah. Oh, you said Cody Cummins is playing second base. Okay. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Henry Romo's coming next to bat for the Giants. We got one Giant playing first base, 0 outs, top of the eighth. Here we go. Carlos Hernandez got a pitch going to be Romo's great boom. And here Romo's flies out sharply to the center field of Brandon Mullins. And here Romo's is out. And Carlos Hernandez got so coming next to bat for the Giants, we got Lamar Wade Jr. Next to bat for the Giants, we got one Giant player on first base, one out, top of the eighth. Here we go. Carlos Hernandez got a pitch going to be Lamar Wade, get wait for it. Runner catch goes the balls one out. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch going to be Lamar, get wait for it. Runner catch goes the ball 2-2-0. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming over the mark. Wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 2-1. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming over you. Where you want, wait for it. It's right now catch go to strike two is a 2-2. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up for you, Ron. Go wait for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-ball to 2-2. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming for you, Ron. Go wait for it. Ron, that catch goes the ball 3. It's a 3-2 to book him. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up for you, Ron. Go wait for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-ball to 3-2. And that is ball 4. And the Way Jr. is walked and advanced to first base for the Giants. So Way Jr. is at first base and Matt Chapman on second base. Way to go, Carlos Hernandez. You walked your second bat of the game. It had to be the Way Jr. So coming out the bat for the Giants, we have Wilmer Flores coming the bat for the Giants. We got John Players on first base and second base. Going out top of the eighth. Here we go. Carlos Hernandez got a pitch coming up for you. Wilmer Runner catch goes ball 1-0. Carlos Hernandez got a pitch for you. Wilmer Runner catch goes ball 2-2-0. Carlos Hernandez got another pitch for you. Wilmer Runner catch goes ball 3-3-0. When they got out with him. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch for you. Wilmer Runner gonna catch goes to strike 1 is 3-1. Carlos Hernandez got another pitch for you. Wilmer get ready for a runner catch. Swing that one. The runner catch goes to strike 2 to 3-2 to him. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch for you. Wilmer get ready for a swing. That one goes right into the stand. And that's a 5-0 to 3-2. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up for you. Wilmer, great for him. And Wilmer Flores flies out to the center field of Brandon Marsh, and Wilmer Flores is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we have Patrick Bailey going next to bat for the Giants. We got Giant players on first base and second base. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Here we go. Carlos Hernandez got a pitch coming up for you. Patrick, away for it. Right now, catch the goal. The strike one is on 1. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up for you. Patrick, away for it. Right now, he's swinging that one. That's a 5-0 zone 2. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up for you. Patrick, away for it. Right now, catch goes the balls 1 and 2. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up by Patrick away for a swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Patrick Bailey's out. First strikeout for Carlos Hernandez, 1K. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So score, the Giants have 11 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs. And moving on to the bottom of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the 8th. And the 3 Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the 8th will be Rafael Manchon, Brandon Marsh, and Trey Turner. Rafael Manchon is over 3 to strikeout. Brandon Marsh is over 1 to strikeout. Trey Turner is 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts and a run. That's gonna do this is coming out again. So coming out, so pitching change for the Giants. So Camilo Devolio is done pitching Monday night. Coming to pitch for the Giants will be Spencer Williams. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Rafael Manchon in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, about 9. Here we go. Spencer got a pitch coming up for Rafael. Go ready for a running catch goes to balls 1. Spencer got another pitch for Rafael. Running catch goes to strike 1-1-1. And Spencer got another pitch coming for Rafael. Go ready for it. And Rafael Manchon flies out to the right field of Mike Uminski. And Rafael Manchon is out. Rafael Manchon, you over 4 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Brandon Marsh next to the bat for the Phillies, and we got no Philly players on base. Went out, bottom of the inning, here we go. Spencer got a pitch coming up by Marsh, great for it. Running catch goes the balls 1-0. And Spencer got another pitch coming from Marsh. Great bowling. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 1-1. He's swinging that one as a foul, was 1-1. And Spencer got another pitch coming from Marsh. Great bowling. And Brandon Marsh flies out sharply to the center field of Hunter Lee. And Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you over 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, 5 and 8. Here we go. Spencer got a face getting up for Detroit. Great bowling. Running catch goes the balls 1-0. And Spencer got another pitch getting up for Detroit. Great bowling. Running catch goes strike one is 1-1. And Spencer got another pitch coming up for Detroit. Great bowling. Running catch goes the ball 2 to 2-1. Oh, okay. You said which net? You said I'm only 5'11", and how tall? You said how tall is Garrett Stubbs? Garrett Stubbs is 5'10". Garrett Stubbs is 5'10". That was I mean, it's a lot to you. A lot calling stars. And Matt Chapman got another. And Spencer got another pitch for Drake. Running catch got the ball 2-1. And Spencer got another pitch for Drake. And Drake turned the grounds out to the second baseman. Tyler Fitzgerald threw to the first baseman on not waiting in time. And Trey turns out. Trey Turner 1 for 5. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Giants have 11 runs. The Phillies have 4 runs. That's in the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Giants turn the bat. Let's see what the Giants can do. They turn the bat at the top of the line. Top of the 9. And the 3 Giant players do at top 9 be Tyler Fitzgerald, Mike Yelinsky, and Willie Damons. So coming at the bat for the Giants, we got Tyler Fitzgerald coming bat for the Giants. So Giants plays on base, 0 outs, top 9. Here we go. Carlos Hernandez got a pitch can every Tyler get ready for a run. Swing the main strike 1-1. Carlos Hernandez got another pitch for Tyler. Running catch goes the balls 1-1. And Clothing in is getting in there. Pitch going to be Tyler Rayburn. He's swinging down less than 5 balls, 1 and 2. And Carlson Innings got another pitch going to be Tyler Rayburn. And Tyler Fitzgerald flies out to the center field of Brandon Marsh. And Tyler Fitzgerald's out. They say, how tall is Rafael Machon? Let me see. So Star Wars, to answer your question, Rafael Machon is 5'9". So Rafael Machon is 5'9". So 5'8", yeah, 5'9". So he's 5'9". So you know. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Mike Unaminsky coming next to the bat for the Giants. No Giant players on base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Carlos Hernandez got a pitch for you, Mike. Running catch goes to balls 1 0. Carlos Hernandez got another pitch for you, Mike. Running catch goes to ball 2 0. Carlos Hernandez got another pitch for you, Mike. Running catch goes to ball 3 0. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up for you, Mike. Away for him. Running catch goes to ball 3. Running catch goes to strike 1 is a 3-1. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up for you, Mike. Away for him. You swinging that one. That's the 5 balls, a 3 and 2 to book him. Yeah. Garrett Stuff is taller than Rafael Machon because Garrett Stuff is 5'10", so yeah. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up for you, Mike. Away for him. That is ball 4. And Mike Unaminsky is walking wins the first base for the Giants. When you go Carlos Hernandez, you walk your third bat of the game. You walk your third bat of the game. And it had to be, you walk your third bat of the game, it had to be Mike Unaminsky. Coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got William Davis. And next, the bat for the Giants, we got 1 Giant player on first base. 1 out, top of the 9th, here we go. Carlos Hernandez got a pitch going to be Willie. We'll get ready for a runner catch goes the ball 1 0. Carlos Hernandez got another pitch going to be Willie. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes to strike. Runner catch goes to strike 1 is 1-1. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up for you, Willie. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one. He's swinging that one. That's the 5 balls, 1 and 2. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up for you, Willie. Get ready for it. And Carlos Hernandez got another pitch coming up for Willie. And Willie Davis flies out sharply to the center field of Brandon Marsh. And Willie Davis is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Giants, we got Hunter Lee. Coming next, the bat for the Giants, we got 1 Giant player at first base, 2 outs, top of the 9th. Here we go. Carlos Hernandez got a pitch for you, Hunter Lee. Ready for it. And Hunter Lee grounds out to the second base, and Cody Clemens to do it to first base and vice up in time. And Hunter Lee's out. And that's 3 outs for the Giants. So the score, the Giants have 11 runs, the Phillies have 4 runs, and moving on to the bottom of the 9th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the 9th. And the 3 play players to bat at the bottom of the 9th will be Bryce Harper, Kyle Swallow, Nick Asiano, Vice over 2 for 2 with a home run, 2 walks, and 2 RBIs. Castro is 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. And Nick Castellanos is 1 for 4 with a strikeout. And so he's not giving up hits because Morris is doing his job in center field. Okay, okay. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have 3-time MVP Vice over the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 9th. Here we go. And Spencer got a pitch. Can everybody Vice get ready for it? Running catch goes to strike one zone. Running catch goes to 5 balls on 1. And Spencer got another pitch. Can everybody Vice get ready for it? And Vice over grounds out to the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald, due to the first baseman, Ron Wade Jr. in time. And Vice over out. Vice over 2 for 3. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Kyle Swerve next to the bat of the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. Top bottom of the 9th. Here we go. Spencer got a pitch. Can everybody Swerve get ready for it? Ryan's catch got a strike 1 zone 1. He said we need to hit a lot this inning to come back. And we'll see. And Spencer got another pitch. Can everybody Swerve get ready for it? Running catch got a strike 2 zone 2. And Spencer got another pitch. Can everybody use Swerve get ready for it? And Castle asked for time and your Castle get right in the back. That's just my base one. And Spencer got another pitch. Can everybody Swerve get ready for it? Swing and a miss. That strike 3 and Castle was out. Castle over you 1 for 4 with your second strikeout. All right, Nick Castellanos coming up, y'all. Okay, what's next again? Well, your favorite players coming up. Here we go. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. Next, the bat for the Phillies, we got one Philly player. We got no Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Here we go. Spencer got a pitch, can everybody Castellanos get ready for it? Ryan's catch goes, the ball's went out. And Spencer got another pitch, can everybody Castellanos get ready for it? Ryan's catch goes, the ball 2-2 now. You're right, we call it fighting Phillies, but we're not even fighting back. We're not even fighting. And Spencer got another pitch, can everybody Castellanos get ready for it? Ryan's catch goes, the ball 3-3 now. And Spencer got another pitch coming for Castellanos get ready for him. And that is ball 4. And Nick Castellanos is walked and advanced to first base for the Phillies. This is Nick Castellanos' first walk of the game. I feel like we got life still, y'all. Nick Castellanos got on base, y'all. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got JT Real next to bat for the Phillies. We got one big player on first base, 2 hours, top of the ninth. Here we go. Spencer got a pitch coming with JT Rayburn. That ball's in the dirt. The ball's 1-0. So y'all know your boy, you get Nick Castellanos to come through. He gives up walking on base. Hey. So and Spencer got another pitch coming up for you, JT Rayburn. You swinging that one. You swinging that one. That's a 5 balls 1-1. And Spencer got another pitch coming up for you, JT Rayburn. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is a 1-2. And Spencer got another pitch coming up for JT Rayburn. Ronnie catch goes to ball 2-2. And Spencer got another pitch coming up for you, JT Rayburn. Ronnie catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-2 for him. And Spencer got another pitch coming up for JT Rayburn. Ronnie catch goes, that's strike 3. And JT Mitchell is out. And that's the ball game. Final score is 11-4. Phillies lose, and the Phillies will advance on the 10-8 on the season. The Giants will advance to 13-5 on the season. The Phillies will get the 8 balls. The Giants will get the 13 win, and the Giants take Game 3 from the Phillies tonight at home. And now the Giants are up 2-1 in this series, and the Giants won on Monday night and on Wednesday night. So, but the Phillies, So if the Giants win tomorrow, that means they take 3 out of 4, and then that will be bad. But the Phillies got to try to come back tomorrow and try to win. All right, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. So, guys, I will be streaming the Phillies versus the San Francisco Giants game number 4 of the 4-game series tomorrow afternoon at 4 or 5 p.m. on my YouTube channel and stuff like that. So shout out to Star 9 coming to stream. Shout out to Winston coming to stream. Shout out to everybody coming to stream, guys. And let's talk about the pitching matches for tomorrow's game. So just so y'all can know who's switching and who and all that stuff. So the pitching matchup for tomorrow afternoon's game is we're gonna have Christopher Sanchez going up against Jordan Hicks tomorrow. So we gotta see if the offense we get Christopher Sanchez some run support, because now, give him some run support. Because right now, Aaron Nola is the only pitcher on the Phillies starting rotation that has not won a game. Right now, Aaron Nola is 0-4. Aaron Nola is the first Phillies pitcher to go 0-4 in a 4-game series. Aaron Nola started the season not getting not one freaking win on his stat line. He's 0-4. That's the worst thing for a starting pitcher to go 0-4 for doing a lot of the seasons going on. That's terrible. That's terrible. So that's terrible. So yeah, like I said, it's Christopher Sanchez going up against Jordan Hicks. So Christopher Sanchez is 1-0 on the stat line. with 19 strikeouts and a 3.12 ERA. And he's going up against Jordan Hicks, who's 1-1 on the season with 14 strikeouts and a 5.87 ERA. So that means that we gotta try to strike Jordan Hicks. We can't let Jordan Hicks try to make the Phillies batter strike out. We can't do that. We can't let that happen. So we have to hit him first. So we make him look bad. So and like I said, guys, hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Wednesday night. And I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon for my next Phillies regular season live replay. Let's go for yeah. Let's not lose the 4 game series in the afternoon game at 4:05 with first pitch at 4:05, y'all. Let's see if we can try to come out of this and do things. So, and like they say right here, they say Aaron Nola's 4 straight loss for the first time in his career. So, yeah. So, let me say, like I said, guys, let me say, guys, see you guys tomorrow afternoon for the next video. Let's see my pick. Let's go for a game. Let's try to win tomorrow to close out the series, y'all. Because after the game tomorrow afternoon, we welcome the Miami Marlins in the town on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then we got to play against the Fishes on Friday night, which that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun because that means we're going up against Jesus or his former team starting Friday, which Friday night is actually City Connect night, so that's gonna be a good one, and Jesus is going to play in that game so fast he's gonna make his former team look like they can't do nothing anyway. He wants to do that. He wants it so badly, so he can make his former team look bad on Friday night. So I know he wants to play in that series, which he is. Which he is gonna let him play in that series, that Marlins series anyway. So he's playing in the last game of the Marlins series anyway. So seeing his former squad would be kind of great. Just like making them all look bad. So yeah, let me see, cause I'm gonna go now.